Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little bit more of a random video, but it's one that I've been wanting to film for a while. I watch a lot of these kind of videos and I realised that I actually do have a lot of random stuff from Amazon that I probably couldn't live without now. So most of what I'm going to show you isn't actually fashion related, they are completely random things. A couple of them I was influenced by other like Amazon videos, and some of these I've actually had for ages. I've just never thought to show anyone because I thought it was a pretty normal thing to have, but it turns out they're not. So yeah, I'm going to show you my fave bits from Amazon that I literally cannot live without, and I hope you enjoy it. So first up, my brush cleaner. I hate cleaning makeup brushes. Don't we all? Who actually enjoys cleaning makeup brushes? One of those things, it's got to be done, horrible. But one thing I bought and I'm actually obsessed with it. I love using it. And it is I've still got the box for it and everything, but I've had it for ages. It is my Style Pro. So a Style Pro is basically, this is what you get. You get like a little mini fishbowl, very, very cute. You get this kind of like doodah thing that has like all these different holes, which basically, whatever size brush, like handle you have, there will be one of these that it can fit inside. One of these, and then you basically buy your formula, whatever you want to clean your brushes with. When you do buy a Style Pro, they come with like little sachets like this. I usually just have like a bottle of a different product, but for the sake of the video, I'll use these sachets. And honestly, this just makes cleaning brushes so much easier, so much less of a faff, and it also dries them. So before, I would literally wash my makeup brushes, leave them out on the side overnight to dry, and then you literally can't use them for hours until they're dry. This cleans and dries them instantly. So if you come to use a brush, I don't know, you've been really creative and you've done some mad green eyeshadow, and then you want to use your nude palette and your brush is dirty, you can literally quickly give it a clean and a dry and then use it. It's amazing, I love it. So I'm literally just going to quickly show you how it works. So you've got this doodah with all these different like holes, and you basically find which hole is like to fit your brush. So this one fits this brush, and they're all different sizes, so you can put whatever brush you want in there. So now I've found that, I'm going to take it off so it's on the end of my brush, pop it on the end of this, and it's almost like, can you see that? An electric toothbrush. So you turn it on, and it spins the brush around so quickly. So to actually clean your brushes, you just take some of your formula and then you want to put it in the little fish bowl. So you've got like your formula there, just chilling in your fish bowl. And then you're going to put it in there. I'm going to hold it there so you can see. Put it on. There you go. You can see, or you can literally see already. Can you see the colour of that? You only need to do it for literally like 10-20 seconds. Hold it out of the formula, just inside the fish bowl, and then it's dry and fluffy and ready to use. I mean, you can literally see how fluffy that has gone now, and bone dry, ready to use. How good is that? I'm sorry, but everyone needs a Style Pro in their life. So that's my first thing, the Style Pro makeup brush cleaner. Next up, and something that I never thought I'd be saying on camera, but these are actually so good, and it is my face razors. Yes, my face razors for shaving my face. So if you don't know about this, essentially we all have hair on our face, like, let's be real, we have peach fuzz everywhere, and I just like to take mine off. And contrary to popular belief, no, I don't have thick black hairs now growing out of my face. I know that is like a big myth that your hair will grow back thicker. Trust me, I've been doing this for years, it hasn't, and it won't. So, and I've been shaving my arms since I was about 15. No, I don't have big gross black hairs all over my arms now. So yeah, before anyone wants to come for me in the comments and say, oh, you're gonna have a beard next week, no I won't. So yeah, they are, you literally get them in a multi-pack. Oh my god, I can't even open them. So they just come like this, little face razor. They've all got these little like protective plastic thing over the top. And I actually like to do this in the bath. So I like to have a nice long hot soak in the bath. So I'll be in the bath, all the steam will kind of make my face all soft. I do recommend also wetting your face before doing this, and doing it in kind of that environment where there's like a lot of steam, maybe just after a shower. Don't just go in with a dry face and start hacking away, you might injure yourself. So you literally hold the face razor at like a 45-degree angle, and you just literally start brushing I find it so relaxing and my face feels so smooth after doing it. My makeup goes on seamlessly. And, you know, FYI girls, if you're someone that has the old moustache threaded, you won't need to if you just use face razors all the time. And once you do it as well all over your face, it takes ages, and I mean ages, for the hair to actually grow back. I find that I can do this probably once a month, maybe even less than that, once every 6 weeks, and I'm absolutely fine. Maybe that's just me and my hair growth, but yeah, face razors, absolute must. Okay, next up, and this is a fairly like recent purchase and a recent obsession of mine. It is adult colouring books. I know, trust me. If I used to be one of those people, look, I was a non-believer. If I heard anyone talking about colouring in their 20s, I was literally like, oh my god, how sad are you? Like, honestly, I did not understand it. I really did not get why people would want to do that. What was the need to, like, just leave the colouring to the kids, right? That was my whole thing behind it. But anyway, I decided to try it one day, and honestly, I am just obsessed with doing it. Like, there is nothing else I can actually do that completely switches my brain off from like everything else that's going on. So I'm one of these people that I find it really, really hard, even if I'm like watching something on Netflix or watching a film, I don't fully ever like switch off. I'm always checking my phone or, you know, scrolling through Instagram at the same time. I'm just that person, and it just got to the point where I thought, you know what, no, I need something that I can actually focus on and forget about everything else. And honestly, I think I found it in adult colouring. But yeah, honestly, if you'd have asked me a few years ago if I'd be buying an adult colouring book, I'd think you were mad. Honestly, I'd think you were mad. I actually discovered this particular like author of a illustrator, not an author. I actually discovered this person from Jaclyn Hill and her video, and honestly, the quality of these books are insane. The paper in them is so thick and lovely, and like the pictures in them are so nice. Like, can you see? There's like, this one is the magical jungle one, and there's like all different, like, here's one that I did earlier, haven't finished it yet. And there's all like different animals, and there's some pictures that are more like intricate and detailed than others. Some of them are quite big. Like, how stunning is this? Like, just these parrots. I can't wait to do that one. I'm so excited. But yeah, I've also got this one as well. So that one was Magical Jungle. This one is Lost Ocean, and it's all like ocean scenes and that kind of thing. Look how intricate some of them are. Can you see that? But yeah, it was just, I just started it and now I really love it. And now I take it back about anyone that might have told me before about adult colouring, because it is genuinely so relaxing. And I think because me personally, I am quite sort of artistic, like creative person, I find that I can really switch off doing that. You are literally so focused in just colouring in and keeping in the lines. Sounds so ridiculous, but just believe me. So with that, my next Amazon must-have, obviously if you have a colouring book, you're going to need some colouring pens. This pack of pens is unreal. There's 72 colours, and when I say there is pretty much every single colour under the rainbow, there is everything in here. I mean, just look at that. Look how many different shades of like red, pink, purple there are. And then it's the same, they go back. So here, you've got all like oranges, your greens, and you've got your blues and your dark colours. Like this, for doing like the underwater ones in Lost Ocean, I can't wait for. But yeah, these pens are so good. Also, one thing that is really good about these pens is that they are double-ended. So one side, if you can see there, it's a lot thicker, perfect for colouring. And then the other side is super, super fine. So perfect for colouring in something really, really detailed and intricate. I'm just going to show you the other end again. So the other end is like obviously thick, good for colouring. But yeah, there are, honestly, I feel like I'm a kid again, but I really do highly recommend them. Everything I'm mentioning as well obviously will be linked in the description box. But yeah, adult colouring, give it a go. You might actually love it like me. Okay, now this is a product that I think got famous on TikTok, and I saw loads of people like flocking to buy it. I'm not joking when I say we have had this in our house for years and genuinely thought it was a normal thing, and we love it. We use it nearly every other day. And it is the electric candle lighter. Everyone's been going mad for this, but I just thought this was a fairly normal thing. Like, I thought loads of people have heard of this and had this, but apparently not. But then I realised actually it's so good. It's so much better than lighting your candles with a match, with a lighter. You can bend the end round like that, so if you've got those difficult candles, you can light them. And it basically passes like an electrical current. Don't know if it's going to show up on camera. Let's try. You can hear it. But yeah, you literally pop it in. I'll tell you what, I'll light a candle for you now. So you take your candle, this is my Pecksniffs one, and then just to show you in there, it passes the electrical current through, and there you go, your candle is lit. So I'll do another one, and there you go, easy as that. So yeah, although it's recently become really popular, it's not a new purchase, but is something that I definitely couldn't live without, and I do recommend getting from Amazon. Okay, next up, and this, I did say there was no like fashion items in this. I'd say this is fairly like a fashion item, but strangely, one of the most asked questions on my Instagram is what sunglasses do I wear? And it's pretty much always the same 2 or 3, but the ones that I get the most questions on are these. My black cat eye sunglasses, and honestly they are my absolute fave. I wear them to death. I'll just put them on here and show you. I find them super flattering. I mean, just how like chic and expensive do these look? I mean, these were literally like £11, I'm not even joking, but can you see just how I just feel cool when I wear these? And literally, if you actually say the words, I feel cool, it means you're not cool, doesn't it? Let's be real. But I actually feel cool wearing these. And they're my absolute favourite shape. And I'm asked so much where they're from. And I'm not going to lie, the first few pairs of these that I had were from like literally random sunglasses, like boutique places. And every time I recommended them, they'd always be out of stock. So I just thought I'd check Amazon, and Amazon do them. So for my absolute fave pair of go-to sunglasses, Amazon. And also, the best thing about the ones that I got is they come in a 2-pack, and they also come in this sort of leopard print, no, not leopard print, like tortoise shell, like more tan colour. I hope that shows up on camera, but these are just super nice as well. So yeah, I've got 2 pairs of sunglasses. Highly recommend from Amazon because I just love them. Okay, and this is probably one of my most used things out of everything that I'm going to show you. No, I'm joking. But it is my wine Corksicle. I mean, did I think I'd ever own one of these in my life? No. Do I use it? Yes, I love it. Basically, this is a device for keeping your wine cold when it's not in the fridge. So, if you're anything like me, first world problem, I know. But if I'm having a nice glass of wine in the living room, with my friend, with Andy, and I have to keep getting up to go back to the fridge to refill my glass. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can get through a glass of wine pretty quickly these days. It's quite disturbing. But one thing that I don't really enjoy doing is going back and forth to the kitchen to top my glass up. So I'm going to try not to really show the wine on camera because I don't want YouTube to demonetise me. But if you've got a bottle of wine, as I have here, you can keep this out on the table, pop your wine cup. By the way, these Corksicles, you keep them in the freezer all the time, so they're always cold. But they pop in your wine glass and they just keep your wine colder for longer. Are they as effective as keeping your wine in the fridge? Probably not. But do they keep your wine cooler for a hell of a lot longer than if it was just sat on the table? Absolutely. So this is actually a bit of a godsend. And also sometimes me and Andy, we like to eat our dinner in the living room in front of the telly sometimes, and we'll share a bottle of wine. And when you're eating your dinner, you don't want to be getting up to get yourself a refill. I know it's a super first world problem, but it's really handy to have and something we definitely get our use out of. So yeah, it is my wine Corksicle. Okay, I didn't realise how much of a love-hate this next item was going to be, but I basically put a little picture of this on my Instagram story not long ago, and oh my god, it divided the nation. Not quite the nation, it divided my Instagram following, that's for sure, and I didn't realise that they were a proper love-hate situation. And it is my double-walled mugs. Some people really hate to see a hot drink in a see-through container. It really upsets some people. I don't know why. I don't know why some people just are so offended by my mugs, but I love them. I think they just look so elegant and chic and nice, and I love them. And also they're practical. So they're double walled. So basically, you know, sometimes when you have a hot drink in a mug, you can't actually hold the mug because you'll burn your fingers in the first 10 minutes. But with these, because of the double wall, you can hold them at all times and not get burned. And they also keep your drink hotter for longer, I find personally. So yeah, I don't know why some people are mega offended by my mugs, but I absolutely love them. And these are, obviously they're available on Amazon, that's why they're in this video, but you can get different sizes, so you can get like ones for coffees. These are just like the pretty much standard like coffee / tea mugs, so they hold the same amount of liquid as like a normal mug would, but you can get smaller ones, you can get espresso ones, you can get everything, whatever suits, whatever is your cup of tea. But yeah, these definitely aren't everyone's cup of tea, and I don't know why. The only thing I will say is a little bit about them. If you are a biscuit dunker, as am I, you can see all the shitty bits of biscuit when you're drinking your tea. But yeah, I think day to day, I just love these. I think they look so nice. And yeah, I highly recommend a double walled mug. And then my last item from Amazon is probably very, very dull to a lot of people, but for fellow dog mums, I think you will appreciate this. It is a dog food container. So we all know, like most things, a lot of packaging isn't very aesthetically pleasing. To be honest, dog food, it just isn't the one. And we used to keep our dog food like on top of the fridge. So if people walked in, they would literally see like a bag of dog food on top of the fridge, and it just weren't the vibe. So we got these. They literally match our like wall colour in the kitchen perfectly. They're so much nicer to look at, aren't they? Let's be real. So yeah, I keep all of little Desi's food in here, and I also got a smaller one for her dog treats. So I don't have like pedigree schmacker packets everywhere all over the house. They all go in here. I usually put like the loose treats in here, just because once you've opened a pack of dog treats, oh my god, they go everywhere. Like they literally go everywhere. So yeah, I know, really random, probably very, very dull, but genuinely a really good purchase, and obviously we use them every day. It is our dog food containers. And that's it, that is everything. That is my most random haul I think I've ever done on YouTube. But I hope you enjoyed it. I personally really love watching Amazon hauls. I love seeing what random bits people buy for their house. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these more random non-fashion related videos. I do have a fashion haul coming in a few days, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!